What if you could retire somewhere, your savings last twice as long, healthcare is affordable, and every day feels like a vacation? For a growing number of Americans, that's not a dream, it's reality. With the cost of living continuing to rise in the United States, more retirees are looking overseas for a better quality of life. From lower everyday expenses and world-class healthcare to beautiful weather and welcoming communities, many countries offer everything needed for a comfortable retirement at a fraction of the cost. In this video, we'll look at the 10 best countries for American retirees, ranked by cost of living, healthcare quality, visa options, safety, and overall lifestyle. You might be surprised by which country takes the #1 spot. Before we begin, do me a quick favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Now, let's get started. Number 10. Malaysia. Malaysia used to run one of the friendliest retirement visas in the world, with a modest savings requirement and a 10-year stamp in your passport. Thousands of American, British, and Japanese retirees took advantage of it. The requirements have since increased, and this has made it harder for people without serious savings to qualify. The average monthly income for a single person in Malaysia is about $1,200, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $600. The private hospitals in Kuala Lumpur and Penang are staffed by doctors trained in London and Melbourne, and treatment costs a fraction of what the same visit costs in the United States. The country is also a genuine mix of Malay, Chinese, and Indian culture, which makes daily life interesting and the food excellent. Kuala Lumpur offers modern condos with pools and gyms at a fraction of US city prices, while Penang is popular with retirees for its slower pace, historic architecture, and food scene. Public transportation in the bigger cities is reliable, and English is widely spoken in business and healthcare settings. The tropical climate stays warm and humid year-round, so retirees moving from colder parts of the US often find the adjustment easy, though the heat and occasional monsoon season take some getting used to. Expat communities are well established in both Kuala Lumpur and Penang, with regular meetups and online groups that make settling in less isolating. For retirees who already have the required savings, the process is still fast and generous. Number 9. Albania. Albania spent decades as one of the most closed-off countries in the world, and it is now becoming known as a low-cost alternative to Portugal. Coastal property along the Albanian Riviera is increasing in value, and the country is currently a candidate for European Union membership. The average monthly income for a single person in Albania is about $700, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $500. Americans get 90 days visa-free and can apply for a simple residency permit if they want to stay longer without a large financial investment. The capital, Tirana, has a growing cafe culture and a young population, while coastal towns like Saranda and Vlorë offer beach living at a fraction of Mediterranean prices elsewhere in Europe. Restaurants along the coast serve fresh seafood at prices that would be unthinkable in Italy or Greece just across the water, and the summer season draws a steady stream of European tourists who keep the local economy active. Hospitals and infrastructure are still developing compared to the rest of Europe, which is the main trade-off for retirees considering a move here, and many expats choose to keep private international health insurance for anything beyond routine care. Roads outside the main cities can also be rough, so retirees who plan to drive should expect a slower pace than they're used to back home. Number 8. Slovenia. Slovenia is known for its alpine lakes, forests that cover 60% of the country, and a very low crime rate, making it one of the safest countries in Europe. The country does not offer residency simply for owning property or receiving a pension, the way some other countries do. The average monthly income for a single person in Slovenia is about $2,200, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $850. Most retirees need to set up a business to qualify for long-term residency, and because of this, some choose to renew 90-day tourist stays instead by crossing into a neighboring country and returning. The capital, Ljubljana, is small, walkable, and known for its clean public spaces, while Lake Bled draws retirees who want a quieter, more scenic setting outside the city. Public health care is high quality and affordable for residents, and the country's location makes it easy to travel throughout the rest of Europe, with Italy, Austria, and Croatia all within a few hours' drive. The four distinct seasons mean retirees get proper summers and proper winters, which suits people who miss that kind of change after years in a warmer climate. Living costs for rent, food, and daily expenses come to under $3,000 a month total. Number 7. Estonia. Estonia is famous for its digital nomad visa, one of the first programs of its kind in the world, launched in 2020. Government paperwork here is known to be fast and efficient, often taking only a day to process, and the country has built a strong reputation in technology, being the birthplace of Skype. The average monthly income for a single person in Estonia is about $1,800, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $750. Nearly all government services can be handled online, making everyday tasks simple and convenient. Tallinn's beautifully preserved old town blends medieval charm with a modern, tech-driven economy that feels more like Northern Europe than the Baltics many Americans picture. The city also offers excellent public transportation, clean streets, and a high standard of living, making it especially attractive to retirees who appreciate organization and efficiency. The visa allows a stay of up to 18 months, but does not offer a direct path to permanent residency after that, which makes Estonia better suited to retirees who want a temporary base rather than a permanent home. Winters are long and dark, with around 6 hours of daylight in December and temperatures that can drop below zero, which is worth planning around for anyone unfamiliar with Baltic winters. Summers, on the other hand, bring nearly 18 hours of daylight, allowing residents to enjoy outdoor festivals, parks, and scenic coastal landscapes well into the evening. Estonia is an excellent choice for retirees who value safety, reliable healthcare, advanced digital services, and a peaceful lifestyle, and who don't mind that the visa is designed for temporary rather than permanent residency. Number 6. Georgia. Georgia is a small country located between the Black Sea and the Caucasus Mountains. Americans can enter and stay for a full year without applying for a visa in advance, one of the most generous entry policies of any country in the world. The average monthly income for a single person in Georgia is about $900, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $500. Income earned outside of Georgia is not taxed at all, and residents who run a small local business are taxed at around 1% of revenue. The capital, Tbilisi, is affordable and walkable, with a growing cafe and wine bar scene, and the country has a winemaking tradition that goes back thousands of years, along with mountains close to the capital that are popular for hiking in summer and skiing in winter. The food scene draws heavily from Persian, Turkish, and Russian influences, and many retirees say the cost of eating out regularly is one of the biggest surprises compared to back home. Housing is inexpensive by any standard, though many older Soviet-era buildings need renovation, and retirees should expect some inconsistency in utilities and hot water. Healthcare still lags behind Western standards, so private insurance is generally recommended. Number 5. Uruguay. Uruguay is considered the most stable and predictable country in Latin America, ranking first in the region for rule of law, and its banking system is often compared to Switzerland's. The average monthly income for a single person in Uruguay is about $1,600, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $700. Retirees can qualify for residency with around $1,500 a month in steady income, without needing to start a local business. New residents are also exempt from tax on foreign income for up to 10 years. Montevideo, the capital, offers a mild climate, a long riverside promenade, and a relaxed pace of life, while smaller beach towns like Punta del Este attract retirees looking for a quieter coastal setting with a strong seasonal expat community. Beef is a staple of daily life here, and the asado, or barbecue tradition, is treated as something close to a national institution, with weekly gatherings common among both locals and retirees. Some rules for wealthier applicants were tightened in 2026, though this does not significantly affect retirees using the standard income-based route. English is not widely spoken outside the capital, so retirees should expect to rely on some Spanish in daily life, especially outside major cities. Number 4. Vietnam. Vietnam has become a popular retirement destination due to its low cost of living, with total monthly expenses, including rent, often landing between $1,500 and $2,000. The average monthly income for a single person in Vietnam is about $600, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $500. Private clinics in cities like Da Nang and Ho Chi Minh City are modern and affordable, and same-day appointments with a specialist are common. English is widely spoken in the larger cities, and the local population is generally very welcoming toward American retirees. Da Nang in particular has become popular for its beaches, modern high-rise apartments, and lower cost of living compared to Ho Chi Minh City, while Hoi An offers a quieter, more historic alternative nearby with well-preserved old town architecture. Street food culture is a major part of daily life, and many retirees say their food budget stays remarkably low simply because eating out is often cheaper than cooking at home. Vietnam does not currently offer a dedicated long-term retirement visa, so most Americans rely on tourist visas that must be renewed regularly, which adds an administrative burden that some retirees find frustrating over time. Permanent residency often requires a substantial financial investment, making it unaffordable for many retirees. Number 3. Colombia. Colombia has climbed in recent expat satisfaction surveys, moving from 5th place 2 years ago to 2nd place today. The cost of living is low, and many American retirees live comfortably on savings without needing additional income. The average monthly income for a single person in Colombia is about $700, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $450. Medellin, once known for high crime rates, has spent decades rebuilding, and now has a modern metro system and a mild climate that has earned it the nickname City of Eternal Spring. Cartagena on the coast draws retirees who prefer a beach and colonial town setting, with a slower, more tourist-friendly pace than the bigger inland cities. Bogota, the capital, sits at high altitude and offers a cooler climate along with a larger, more established expat community, though it comes with a higher cost of living than Medellin. Beyond affordability, Colombia offers excellent fresh produce, vibrant local markets, a rich cultural scene, and friendly communities that make it easier for newcomers to settle in and enjoy an active retirement lifestyle. Safety in Colombia varies by neighborhood, so retirees are advised to research specific areas carefully before choosing where to live, and most expats recommend visiting for an extended stay before committing to a permanent move before making a final decision. Number 2. Oman. Oman offers a quieter, lower-profile alternative to destinations like Dubai, with a one-bedroom apartment in the capital, Muscat, costing under $700 a month. Crime rates are low, and a golden visa program launched in 2025 has drawn tens of thousands of applicants seeking 5 or 10-year renewable residency. The average monthly income for a single person in Oman is about $2,000, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $800. Since a regional conflict began at the end of February 2026, travel advisories for the wider region have tightened due to drone and missile activity, and Oman has confirmed strikes near 2 of its ports. Retirees considering Oman should check current government travel advisories before making a decision, since conditions in the region can change quickly. Despite this, applications for residency have continued at a steady pace, with most coming from people already living in the country, which suggests day-to-day life on the ground still feels manageable to the people closest to it. Muscat itself blends traditional architecture with modern infrastructure, and the country's mountains and coastline offer more scenery than many people expect from the Gulf region. Number 1. Panama. According to the largest annual global survey of expats, Panama is ranked as the best country in the world to retire to, with 94% of respondents saying they are happy with their decision to move there. The average monthly income for a single person in Panama is about $1,100, and the monthly cost of living for a single person without rent is about $700. Panama uses the US dollar as its currency, which removes exchange rate concerns for American retirees. Its retiree visa program has been in place for decades and remains one of the most generous in the world, offering discounts on everything from healthcare to entertainment for qualifying retirees. Panama City offers modern high-rises and a skyline that rivals any major U.S. city, while Boquete in the Highlands attracts retirees who prefer cooler weather and a small town, mountain setting surrounded by coffee farms. Coastal towns along both the Pacific and Caribbean sides give retirees a choice between beach living and mountain living without ever leaving the country. Public transportation is dependable, and retirees frequently describe the local population as friendly and welcoming. More than a third of expats living in Panama say they plan to stay permanently. And that's our video of the 10 best countries for American retirees. Which country was your favorite, and which one would you choose to retire in? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thought. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and loved ones.